your own damn cross. Isn't that hard? Without rage baiting black people, without gaslighting black people, without fear mongering black people. So it is just time for you. It is your turn. Yeah, as you know, what comes around goes around. What goes around comes around. So please let me know what you think about this video. I'm your host and probably Santa Stories. But until then, I will see you in my next video. Peace, love, and harmony.
The truth of the matter is the West, the Europeans, are by far the most animalistic people on truly. The Europeans and their American children. You need to know this. Like I said, everyone outside the West needs to know this, needs to understand this. And Westerners themselves need to know this about themselves. And they actually need to face this fact. They are the most animalistic people in the world. You know how animals in the wild, especially predators, predatory animals, if one of their pack gets wounded or gets old or gets sick, what do? Well, they leave it to die, don't they? If you can't hunt, you're useless to the pack. No one's going to carry you. Well, who does that sound like? They literally used to throw old people off a cliff when they got too old in Europe. Now they just throw them into nursing homes or sedate them or what have you. Or else they literally will just let them lose everything and die homeless in the street. They don't care. Nobody cares. And the moment you're old enough to hunt, okay, predatory animals. With predatory animals, the moment you're old enough to hunt, you're on your own. Go make your own pack. No one's going to take care of you. Well, in the West, they can't wait to get their kids out the house. You're 18, why are you still under my roof, right? That's their thinking. That's animalistic. And this runs through their whole society. It runs through their whole culture. Their economy is a hunting economy. It's a predatory economy. Acquire resources, seize the prey, take, get yours. Don't worry about anyone else. That's their thinking. Very territorial as well. Very controlling. Always competing. Always fighting. Always trying to obtain dominance. Always laying claim. Laying claim to this and that and the other. Claiming their dominion. The United States of America has spread its scent like a predatory animal all the way down to the tip of Chile and Argentina. It's so animalistic, in fact, that they came up with a so-called scientific theory that asserts the idea that human beings are nothing but animals, and that teaches the idea that we can learn about human behavior by studying chimpanzees, by studying gorillas, by studying wolves, and so forth. I mean, once you recognize this about them, you can see it, like I say, running through every aspect of their whole so-called civilization. It's a fundamental, foundational belief that human beings are innately bestial and predatory and selfish and alone. They're coming from a very deep place of contempt for mankind. You're not going to be able to properly analyze anything that involves Westerners if you don't understand this about their collective psyche, about you a business owner, of course, created. Foundational belief that human beings are innately bestial and predatory and selfish and alone. They're coming from a very deep place of contempt for mankind. You're not going to be able to properly analyze anything that involves Westerners if you don't understand this about their collective psyche, about their cultural background, about their framework, about their paradigms. And furthermore, you're not going to be able to properly evaluate any Westerner's analysis of anything if you don't understand. Yeah, I watched that speech. So when you watch that, you have to be able to see how the A National OCGFC are operating and why Trump is their man. I mean, I've been telling you for 3 years, going on 3 years, that there's a destabilization campaign against Europe. That's what the Ukraine war actually is. It's a proxy war being waged by the United States, not against Russia, but against Europe. I've been telling you that they're turning on each other. The West is turning on itself. I've been telling you that America is going to become more and more interested in creating conflict in the West, not in the global South. I've been telling you that the historical roles of the global North and the global South are going to be reversed. Didn't I tell you that? Well, look at the last Trump press conference. He's talking about destroying Canada economically. He's talking about trying to force them into submission. That's what all this talk is really about. He's talking about making the whole country into an American state. And he's talking about doing the same thing with Greenland. Except with Greenland, he even said that they might use military force to do it. So that's a direct threat against the EU, and they've taken it as such. He's literally saying that America could potentially use military force against a European country in order to seize territory from them. Seize European territory. Well, that's nothing but colonization. What he's talking about with regards to Canada, that's nothing but colonization. The man is talking about occupying, colonizing, and pillaging other Western countries, the resources of other Western countries. He called the border between Canada and the U.S. an artificially drawn line. I mean, Putin didn't even say that about Ukraine. Meanwhile, the border with Mexico, that isn't artificial at all. It's just an artificial border between Canada and America. Greenland and Canada get to become American states. Meanwhile, Puerto Rico is called a floating island of garbage at a Trump campaign rally over the summer. So Puerto Rico is trash, and the Mexican border needs a wall, but the border with Canada is just an imaginary line. It doesn't really exist. Now, the obvious racism is just that. It's obvious. But if you think about it a little bit more deeply, there's a reason for drawing a demarcation line like this, what Trump is trying to do. The U.S. empire is looking at subjugating the northern hemisphere, and the southern hemisphere is no longer any of their business. It's out of their sphere of influence. In fact, the southern hemisphere is the ascendant hemisphere. I mean, did you notice how his press conference, how it began? What he did, what the real reason for the press conference was? He was talking about the UN. These are the days we supposed to be. Live for the book for my nigga DJ. These are the days we supposed to be. And my two. She can't be money. When I'm a nigga. She can't be money. Say what? When I'm a nigga. Live from the porch with Nooch. Free my nigga movie. I'm coming home to you when something sees through. Live from the porch. So I can see your heart. But I can never come. Soon enough for me. I watch the skies all day. Night is where I find you and peace of mind. My days are filled with grief. That's why I truly give you what you need. Because you love me for me. Cause all through you, I can't help myself. Talk to a word you can find my weakness by. Yeah. Let a woman do, dream and keep it true. That's why I always be with you. Yes, I'm running like a clown, but I'll never die. As long as you're around, there will never be no one for me. Because you're shining beneath me. Oh, oh, cause you never have to beg me to come to bed. Cause I walk you there each time. And if all eyes on me. It's gonna work out fine this time. It sure feels good to know you're mine. Now we got it back like it used to be. I want you to always be a part of me. And no, I'm never gonna stop. Never gonna stop. Oh, stop loving you. If you don't want me to know, I'm never gonna stop. Never gonna
stop loving you. No matter what you do, baby, this could be the last time that we fall in love again. Oh, and I just can't believe the love I'm in. No, I'm never gonna stop, never gonna stop. Can't stop loving you. Stop loving. Baby, I've been such a lucky girl. Almost let you slip right out of my world. And it's so nice just to hear you say, that in my arms is where you want to stay. And no, I'm never gonna stop, never gonna stop. Oh, stop loving you. If you don't want me to, I say I'm never gonna stop, never gonna stop. Oh, stop loving you. No matter what you do, baby. If I call just by chance, it's the wrong time. If I say happy day, it's the wrong rhyme. Nothing seems to be right, though I'm thinking of you day and night. Oh, I just wanna be close enough to be melted in your love. There's a saying I've heard long ago. The more that you learn, the less you know. I'm sure I agree. I believe together that we could study more and finally be sure what we need is in each other's arms. I'm gonna make you high, love you never had before. Even now I'm gonna get you high. Get you high tonight, love you taste and show me pretty more. Just wanna your love. I got to have your love, baby. Same thing, gonna change my mind. I just wanna your love. I got to have your love, baby. Same thing, gonna change my mind. If I call just by chance, it's the wrong time. If I say happy day, it's the wrong rhyme. Nothing seems to be right. I'm thinking of you day and night. Oh, I just wanna be close enough to be melted in your love arms. I'm gonna make it how I love you, know how to handle all this? Thumbtack knows. Get recommendations for all your home projects. Hire the right pro today.
Good gods, I love Native. Yo, we should give this to the mortals.
Ew, look at all that aluminum.
Oh, my bad. The ingredients in that deodorant are super sus, my guy. Do better. You deserve Native deodorant spray. It's got 6 clean ingredients, no residue or aluminum clouds. And it smells divine. Clean, effective, 72-hour odor protection isn't a myth.
It's Native!
Show y'all some pictures. I had the pleasure of being on Ryan Seacrest Studios. Ryan Seacrest Studios. Had the pleasure of being on the radio earlier today on iHeart satellite radio, and I did my podcast on there. Just did a little, 30-minute little drop, and so it was my first time being on the radio today, so that was cool. So your boy moving up, from streaming to actual audio radio. So let me show y'all some pics. I had my niece with me. It's my great niece Tamar. Had her on the radio with me. Satellite radio. That's what's up. Doing big things, baby. Yes, sir. Possibilities are endless. Just gotta go for it, man. You ain't gotta worry about no permission. Just do it. It's a good time, it's a bad time. Just do it. The hardest thing of doing anything is to just start the process. You feel me? Yeah. Yes, sir. Your boy doing his thing. Yes, sir. You better know.
away. Cause you never have to beg me to come to bed. Cause I walk you there each night. And if you want me to, baby, then I will do. Cause all I know is be with you. Live from the porch. With my man Booby. Boy, one way. Happy birthday. Peace and love. Rest in peace, Chucky Thompson. Love you.
Fat Chuck, Big Chuck. That was our dude.
Backyard, nigga. Hey, that's the front porch live, man. I ain't never seen no shit like that before. Backyard on the front porch, what they say? Hey, love y'all, man. Appreciate you, man. Free Booby. Rest in peace, Chucky. Front porch forever, man.
All right, I'm gonna drop some Black history on y'all. You know how we give it up. You see it in the title, 365 Black History. You know how we do. Did y'all know it snowed today? It was just 80 degrees yesterday. And then it fucking snowed. That was crazy. You know what I'm saying? It was crazy to see the snow today. I recorded it too, so. That was from the day it snowed today. After being 80 yesterday. Look at that snow on the ground. It did stick though. That's a good thing. I see the snow. Okay, am I tripping? It was 80 degrees yesterday. When I got off work, it was 80 degrees. And I was gonna go play some ball, put some shorts on. You feel me? It's fucking snowing, bro. That is crazy. Look at the snow on the car right there. Look at this shit. Are we serious? This is truly Indian weather, as we used to call it. That's crazy. It's all good, though. It's what it is. You know, rain, sleet, snow. We do this. Okay, am I tripping? I told y'all my little cousin is going back to Ole Miss, Trinidad Chambers. So he's gonna have another great year, and hopefully they'll get back to where they was one game away from the national championship. So maybe they can get back and get over the hump to get in the national championship. They got bumped off after what was that? The something bowl. They won the Fiesta Bowl and the Egg Bowl. So that's how we going. We coming back. Run it back. Let's run it back. That's the theme. Let's run it back. Yes, sir. For sure.
It sure feels good to know you're mine. Now we got it back like it used to be. I want you to always be a part of me. And no, I'm never gonna stop, never gonna stop. Oh, stop loving you. If you don't want me to, no, I'm never gonna stop, never gonna stop. Stop loving you. No matter what you do, baby, this could be the last time that we fall in love again. Oh, and I just can't believe the love I'm in. No, I'm never gonna stop, never gonna stop. Hey, stop loving you. Stop loving. Baby, I've been such a lucky girl. Almost let you slip right out of my world. And it's so nice just to hear you say, I can hear you say, that in my arms is where you want to stay. And no, I'm never gonna stop, never gonna stop. Oh, stop loving you. If you don't want me to, I say I'm never gonna stop, never gonna stop. Oh, stop loving you. No matter what you do, baby, this could be the last time that we fall in love again. And I just can't believe the spell I'm in. No, I'm never gonna stop, never gonna stop. Oh, stop loving you, loving you. I ain't gonna stop now. Stop loving you. Never gonna. and the Southern Hemisphere is no longer any of their business. It's out of their sphere of influence. In fact, the Southern Hemisphere is the ascendant hemisphere. I mean, did you notice how his press conference, how it began? What he did, what the real reason for the press conference was? He was talking about the UAE pumping in $20 billion of investment into the United States. I mean, imagine. We're already at this point. We're already at the point where an American president is bragging about successfully attracting foreign direct investment from the global South into America. I mean, this is usually the kind of thing that a president in the global South would be bragging about, you know, being able to attract foreign investment. But now you have the president of the United States, or the president-elect of the United States, being proud and bragging about the UAE opening up data centers in his country. Role reversal. It's actually really interesting to me. It's interesting to watch all of this play out, alhamdulillah, in our lifetime. We're seeing a major change. Basically, the neocons, the nationalistic OCGFC, are being placated. This is what Trump is doing. They're being redirected to feed their cannibalistic appetites on other Anglo-Saxons. I mean, this was the West's primary activity for centuries. Before they ever invaded our lands, they just cannibalized each other. That was the main pastime. So we're coming full circle. I mean, of course, the neocons need to maintain a fantasy of power. And I think that that's partly what's going on with Trump's outlandish suggestion. It's giving them something to dream about while they create nightmares for everyone else. I mean, the suggestion that the United States could just take Canada, take Greenland, it may sound absurd, but it actually reveals something far deeper than just the mere posturing of a braggart. This is in the imperial DNA of the Western power structure, a system that has thrived, has absolutely thrived on the subjugation of others' lands, others' resources, and other people for centuries. This isn't just about geography. This is about desperation on the part of the West, on the part of America. It's about a crumbling empire that's grasping at fantasies to try to reclaim relevance as its power slips away. To entertain the idea of annexing Canada or annexing Greenland or both in the 21st century is clinging to a mindset that belongs in the colonial past. It's obviously geopolitically absurd to try to do something like this today with all of the alliances and the sovereignties that are at play. But the point isn't whether this is feasible or not. It's that the very notion itself reflects an empire that is incapable of adapting to a world that is no longer defined by its dominance. The United States is not asserting strength here, it's telegraphing fear. This isn't a serious proposal. It's a tantrum dressed up as a strategy. It's the instinct of a predator whose fangs have fallen out, and they're lashing out in vain as his prey slips through its fingers. In my opinion, Trump is giving the neocons a fantasy of America, as a great, giant imperial landmass like China or the former Soviet Union, a landmass of majority white people. That's important because as so-called minorities, or rather as members of the global majority who happen to live in America, as they are increasingly becoming the collective majority of that country, in other words, as white people are gradually becoming the largest minority in America, well, racists in America have a demographic problem, similar to the Zionists. But unlike the Zionists, if America starts annexing territory in the Northern Hemisphere, well, that's territory that has its own kind in it. They have their own kind there. Now, if the Zionists seize territory, well, it's not filled with Jews. In fact, they don't even have enough Jews in the world. There's not even enough Jews on earth to fill the territory that they want, or even the territory that they already have. But if America takes Canada, if America takes Greenland, well, then the white population of the new United States empire would be at least increased by a few percentage points, which matters to them, maybe more if Canada adopts a mass deportation policy like America. See, it's almost like they're trying to gather all their own kind together and either expel or refuse entry to the so-called racial and so-called ethnic demographic groups of the global majority who they never liked. And that's actually something that the global majority should be happy about, to be honest. The global majority should be happy about that. You should be happy about the anti-immigration policies, frankly, because they're literally trying to keep you off of a sinking ship while they're telling everyone else who's stuck on board that ship that it was the weight that was making them sink, not the gaping hole in the side of the vessel. In other words, they're lying to their own people about what's really happening and why their ship is going down. But they're trying to keep you from jumping from the iceberg onto the Titanic, which is exactly what it is when anyone immigrates from the global south into America or into the West. You're just jumping from the iceberg to the Titanic. And they're trying to keep you off of it with their anti-immigration policies. Of course, this new Trumpian manifest destiny is nothing but a daydream. It doesn't really mean anything in reality. Trump is selling hallucinogens to the neocons. And of course, he's also just providing a distraction to the American people. This is one of the main things that politicians do in America. He's providing them a distraction that will appeal to their nationalistic ego and their nationalistic vanity. Anytime America talks about anything outside of America, all they're trying to do is distract their citizens from what's happening in their country, from the inequalities, from the economic collapse, from the erosion of their rights. All of this is happening in their own neighborhoods. So let's look somewhere else. Let's try to make them look somewhere else. It's for the American people to try to keep them looking outwards while their own houses burn down. And I mean that literally. I mean, I don't think you could find, or I don't think you could imagine or come up with a better metaphor for America today than what's happening in California right now. You got tens of billions of dollars worth of damage from those fires in California. Meanwhile, there's no water. The fire extinguishers aren't producing any water. Their firefighting equipment is all gone to Ukraine. Whole neighborhoods in Los Angeles, subhanAllah, whole neighborhoods in Los Angeles look like Gaza today. How about that? You have a mayor who doesn't even know that a URL or that the term URL isn't the same thing as a website. This is America. So yes, you pretend that you're going to transform to some huge, expansive geographic empire from the Arctic all the way down to the renamed Gulf of America, just to divert from the reality of your reduction as a world empire. You talk big, even though you can't even fill your own boots anymore. And that's why you talk big, because you're shrinking. Now, no, that doesn't mean that it's all empty talk. It's not completely empty, because, as I say, the A National GFC have a plan. Is what I've been talking about for 3 years. Relations are going to become increasingly hostile between the U.S. and Canada, between the U.S. and Europe, between the U.S. and the rest of the Northern Hemisphere. Everyone is being misled, in my opinion, with regards to thinking that Trump wants to have problems with China, that he's trying to make problems with China, or that he's confrontation with China. I don't think that's accurate at all. They're going to be making problems for the West. America's going to be making problems for the West, which essentially just delivers the global South to China and to BRICS. MAGA isn't about helping the American people any more than a corporate restructuring is about helping the workers. That's how you can probably conceptualize what's happening in America. America is downsizing. Oh, well, just like with a company, when they downsize, they're telling everyone that they're just consolidating and they're just streamlining and that everything they're doing is just going to make everything better than it ever was. They're going to make the company stronger than it ever was, and so on. Meanwhile, the richest of
If I call just by chance, it's the wrong time. If I say happy day, it's the wrong rhyme. Nothing seems to be right, though I'm thinking of you day and night. Oh, I just wanna be close enough to be melted in your love arms. There's a saying I've heard long ago. The more that you learn, the best you know. I'm sure I agree. I believe together that we could study more and finally be sure what we need is each other's arms. I'm gonna make you how love you never had before. Even now I'm gonna get you high. Get you high. I'm love you taste it so really more. Wanna your love. I got to have your love, baby. Same thing gonna change my mind. I wanna your love. I got to have your love, baby. Same thing gonna change my mind. If I call just by chance, it's the wrong time. If I say happy day, it's the wrong rhyme. Love seems to be right. I'm thinking of you day and night. Oh, I just wanna be close enough to be in your loving arms. I'm gonna make it how love you never had before. Even now I'm gonna get you high. Oh, now the legacy's been shown and beautiful. I just wanna your love. I got to have your love, baby. Sing the thing gonna change my mind. I just wanna your love. I got to have your love, baby. Sing the thing gonna change my mind. I just wanna your love. I got to have your love, baby. Sing the thing gonna change my mind. I just wanna your love. I got to have your love, baby. Sing the thing gonna change my mind. I'm gonna make it how love you never had before. So if the love gonna get you high, now the love you taste it so beautiful. I just want your love. I got to have your love, baby. Sing the thing gonna change my mind. I just want your love. I got to have your love, baby. Sing the thing gonna change my mind. I just want your love. I got to have your love, baby. Sing the thing gonna change my mind. Change my mind. I just want your love. I got to have your love, baby. Sing the thing gonna change my mind. Oh, I want your love. I got to have your love. I can't
Don't know how to handle all this? Thumbtack knows. Get recommendations for all your home projects. Hire the right pro today.
We've been duped. The lawn industry sold us pesticides in a bag. While they deep fried the grass, Sunday created something different. Using soil and climate data, we designed a pesticide-free plan made just for your yard.
All the wake up, nigga be running the racks. On the north side thuggin', we thumbin' the racks. My real but dub, I be making it back. Can't swim my water, cause this shit no back. I just fly wide over, everybody got said. I ain't been, I'm on a week, I been building them hell. I done been through shit, niggas still in jail. Might catch me in the circle, making a sale. I be flipping quarters, bitches wishing me well. Slime my name, cause I thought he was swell. Thought he got locked in, give him no bill. Had to get in my bag, now I'm dragging my nuts. I was getting too high, had to kick that cut. Everybody already know that my team drop up in the kitchen. Whipping that shit right up. Got the door key swing, come get your bun. Every time I see money, man, he got blunt. Got choppers on his lungs, holding the trunk. Anyway, go down, we ain't dunking no bump. And these niggas ain't said they ain't fucking with us. I be fly shit, got my jack from Purge. And these niggas be skinny, they ain't rocking a merge. Trying to bump the meat, go and give me some birds. Trying to serve the whole shit, they got buckets of nerves. I be dumping that shit on the north and the south. If you copping from me, don't be running your mouth. I be moving real airless, I be in them right out. 10 bags in a week for that shit in the house. I ain't worried about no bitch, I be up in the trap. Fell out with my bitch, still letting it stop, man. Life is a gamble, we ain't shooting no crap. If we miss from front, then we coming out back. All the wake up, nigga be running the racks. On the north side thuggin', we thumbin' the racks. My real but dub, I be making it back. Can't swim my water, cause this shit no back. I just fly wide over, everybody got said. I ain't been, I'm on a week, I been building them hell. I done been through shit, niggas still in jail. Might catch me in the circle, making a sale. I be flipping quarters, bitches wishing me well. Slime my name, cause I thought he was swell. Thought he got locked in, give him no bill. Had to get in my bag, now I'm dragging my nuts. I was getting too high, had to kick that cut. Everybody already know that my team drop up in the kitchen. Whipping that shit right up. Got the door key swing, come get your bun. Wake up, nigga be running the racks. On the north side thuggin', we thumbin' the racks. My real but dub, I be making it back. Can't swim my water, cause this shit no back.
Many veterans are now fighting a new
Nigga outside. Hey, turn me up, bro. Nigga outside. Niggas ain't sad. Niggas ain't sad. Nah, for real. You touch one of mine, I'm making the wine. You banging that fire, I'm smashing the chain. Matter of fact, niggas ain't nigga, got change. All you gotta drop me in your hand. You little bitch to the side of my name. That boy before show, I'm bringing the game. Head of that niggas, he chasing that fame. Back to the bricks, I'm back in the game. The smoke back up, so we money and pain. 2 weeks, might go around with that drip gun. Looking for me, I'm sorry for the weight, man. Looking at the bricks for my head, the cake, man. Sit down, roll me some weed, I can flip, man. On some chase. I'm supposed to say that I'm running out, trapping out the shit like a lunch. You said that 36, 41 bus, I'm running so right, so now I can do what I want. Let's spend 40,000 on weed, I don't want you to throw on the front. Really been having the shit, but dumping the bass on no fly, come get some. Niggas try to touch this shit, no smoking his ass like Ron. As a nigga that's something, I bet it gon' run. This war outside was a kid, you was up there, bro, swing, I swing, fade no one. Same back in the day, we play with them guns. It's easy to get sweet right out of the streets. The flames are high, you could be 6 feet in. That's in there, suit up, we go creep. I miss my name, young song, just sitting there, having emotional, none of it real. On the rapper and this with the cube, that's a brick. When I go over the shit, these niggas be sick, they be hate that I'm having these rocks like that.
Gas, I don't shit, double the cash. Like that, always got your shit back. Like getting that shit for the lows, I'm dishing the face. This nigga, I'm saying, what the fuck is you, man? I ride my cash in that metal plug. Don't let it go out, make sure it was good. I'm nigga was racing and shit understood. This block by dress and people that do. Listen my shit while I'm hitting the shit. Gotta drop my house in the studio with Drake. I might sound right, we some little J. All the niggas that scream, they moving away. They just for the miles I'm making the rain. You banging that foul, I'm still change. Matter of fact, niggas ain't need got change. I gotta jump in and get hang. Cool little bitch just selling my name. They booking for show, I'm bringing the game. Hitting that niggas, keep chasing that fame. Like to the drink, I'm back in the game. The smoke back up, so we bringing the pain. Two with Mike, I ride with that Drake. This looking for me, I slide for the weight, man. Put him in a blimp, so now I hit the cake, man. Sit back, roll me some weed, I can fix it. I on some J's and sweats for a say that. I'm riding out traffic, got the shit like a lunch line. Nigga, I said.
Get done, 95. Sorry, camera boy.
I know I'm a top guy, watch how I do. Rockin' all white, so I'm stepping my shoes. Gonna creep through your block, getting top your shoes. You ain't a lose. Fuck with that game, get stopped on. Running with the kids, they try to get head on. Them niggas are scared. They ain't really trying to spin through the red zone. In the block all day with my youngest, they left, they calling on cars. We ready to spot, I don't know them niggas, and they ask to the stars. Ready to be sad on God. When it's go time, ready to have that car. I stay on point, I watch that car. I keep me a max, I'm ducking the car. We sipping on drinks right there.
Niggas, they be in the way. And they say what's on before they feel it. I'm finna be out here swinging that gate. You hit that long, get it gone in the day. You diss in the game, say shots on your way. And we ready to pull up, niggas know how we play. No chopsticks all break up all day. Don't mix me up, niggas be talking that bullshit. Lewis in the 50, hit with their hits. They talk about spending, but never go hit. Y'all listen to songs, we coming to see you about. I snatch me a chain, and these niggas ain't bout. Dropping them shots in that car, we route. All got smashed, but ain't nobody here about. Niggas ain't nobody nothing to drive. Sipping no drink, might buy me a water fountain. Double up, auntie, know we still got it. To that little drink, cause you ain't never shot. I murdered that skinny, so you know that I'm not. Got hit with that beat. Brody, he spat him, so Brody, he got that ball. So your bitch try come and find. Got bitch shot, fall up, bitch shot, like
money since a young nigga. I've been taking risks since I'm a motherfucking kid. I've been having dreams about some shit that I did. I don't take the junkies unless I know where you live. Get a four that crunch, I'ma holler at bees on the choppers. No, don't keep that shit at the crib. I keep pulling up tricks cause I like how it feel. My shooter geek and he's just one of my kids. Got big boy bands with a price on your head. I be pulling up walk, I remember the red. I get cool with this shit, I'ma go to the fed. Nigga ended up dead about some shit that he said. I ain't fucking that bitch till her give me the head. Gon' hop with the wheel, we gon' aim at his dread. I don't fuck with these niggas, they fuck with the fed. It's a Glock 26 and it came with a motherfucking lid.
little switchblade niggas on around. The house outside where else on fun. Bro got locked with a glick with that shit in my mouth. He be back with a 10, we gon' shine with a something. That little ass time ain't none. Fake piece keeping it up on the ground, but they ass ain't getting no money. Damn, busted ass bitch just flew out my hand. Came back out of here, damn. Little bitch came back home when the sun I bust out, left start crying. Damn, little bitch hopping no hood, she ain't got no will, she can't be mine. Sipping that drink, no ice, laid back cool, my hand be a long ass night. Ass bitch be trash, ain't throwing no money, they shaking that hard ass ass. Trap niggas start rap, they know I'm lit up, really be about action. Most rappers be capping, live afraid till never live with they rap. New rapper in town, switched up the floor, bitches loving my sound. Young nigga, I'm trying, ops hate me cause they mad sad in the dirt. 2 JJ, I'm up, back and forth, spin your block, you don't need no face covered up, mask down all block, many men at your door. Niggas ain't no none, niggas bluffing, I'm trying to push up on something. 10 bands on my chain, next one I get her, I'm really going up my range. Nigga, I'm sad, I might go Cartier wrist in a 41 plane. Niggas hugging their chain, better take your time, coming at your brain. Rubber band that money, run on drip on money or something. Got hit with that fit, man, shit out of stomach. Let her switch, but niggas on run, the house outside for the ass on fun. Got locked with a glick with that shit in my mouth. He be back with a 10, we gon' shot with a something. That little ass time ain't none. Fake piece keeping it up on the ground, but they ass ain't getting no money. Damn, busted ass bitch just flew out Miami. Came back about here, damn. Little bitch came back home when the south, I bust out, let's start crying. Damn, little bitch is hopping no hood, she ain't got no will, she can't be mine. Sipping that drink, no ice, laid back cool, my hand made a long ass night.
Say it again.
Bundlings.
What's that like?